Second Sticks, Part 1. Hail Caesar. I can do the handstand smoother if you give me another shot at it. This is Hobie Doyle, Hollywood talent discovered for his knack for physical performance and singing. With perseverance he can achieve almost anything, if you give him another shot at it. Merrily we danced at shooting today, says Mannix, protagonist of this buzzing hive of a film studio. Interesting things happen in our lives when we would have been planning for something else to happen, and on this particular day, we need a male lead and we need him now. In an unexpected move, Hobie is promoted to the role. Lawrence Lawrence is the director of this collaboration. His instruction to Hobie is, before your first line, you respond to her line with a mirthless chuckle. Will we be given further elaboration on what a mirthless chuckle is? Will we be given a second opportunity when our huh does not make the cut? No. Well, let's see. First of all, why do we dispense with the mirthless chuckle? Hobie again approaches the challenge the way a fish out of water approaches boiling point. He gives his line, and would that it were so simple. But feels wrong. Feels like sneaking into a stranger's home and trying on their dinner jacket. Lawrence isn't impressed with Hobie, who he categorizes as a rodeo clown. It's almost like we have nature and nurture, but then we also have destiny, which is when we say that someone is a thing. And it's very clear what Hobie Doyle is, unfortunately. Meanwhile, other plots require attention. The studio's big star, Baird Whitlock, has been kidnapped and taken to the lair of communists. This scandalous information has been hidden from prying eyes, but it can't be resolved without some eagle-sharp minds put on the case. Why do we choose who to trust with information? For some reason Mannix, after more than a moment of thought, gives Hobie the information that Baird Whitlock has been kidnapped. But this doesn't seem like the right person to trust with this information. He seems more Hobie than homie. We don't know what to expect from Hobie at this point, but from our casual judgment so far, he might be prone to saying something like, "That's lunch, I'm going to grab me a plate of beans." So it's almost like Hobie has been guilty of a deception, a facade of innocence when he produces the insight of, "I would look at the extras." You just never know about an extra. But it's not him who was guilty. It's us for our assumptions that we were holding him down with. Beneath Hobie's rodeo clown exterior is a whole world we weren't even looking for. So, could Hobie succeed at his new acting role after all? Hobie Doyle cannot act, Lawrence has decided, just as we always decide for other people what they cannot achieve. Mannix later checks up on the Doyle/Lawrence partnership, possibly to see how bad it could get. But the card Hobie has been dealt doesn't define his destiny. Instead of stumbling through the line one more time, Hobie simply says, "It's complicated." His own words, in his own voice. We're made to assume that Hobie only belongs in one world. That's because other worlds don't try to accommodate him, and when they do, they're enriched because of it. Isn't that what we do? We try to fill the holes in our lives with people who meet the criteria of our choosing, and only find out what variety and richness other people have to offer when we have no other option.